We're at Italics on Soy Rumordi. It's an Italian restaurant. The chef here, Chef Kip, is also a specialist at heavy meats. So they've just launched a new menu and we're going to be one of the first to taste it. Chef's gonna do a show, and then like literally I turned around and the guy just starts like, I thought he was gonna break dance the way he started moving with this pizza dough. He started dancing with the pizza dough, almost like, have you guys ever been on the New York subway when there's like somebody in the corner doing like a dance all by themselves? That was kind of like how it was, but he was so close to me, like the flour and stuff was like hitting me. I thought I was gonna have to catch that dough at one point. Really funny and very random, but making it a fun afternoon. I hope we caught all of that on camera. My face is like yeah, that's the thickness we're talking about. And so I told you this Chef Kip is kind of like a heavy meats kind of guy. He's always posting something on Twitter or Instagram that looks phenomenal. And he surprised me today with this. You can smell the garlic on top. It's very simply done. It's got a little lemon. I'm gonna give it an extra squeeze, and of course it's got sea salt sprinkled all over it. Not much. Yeah, and that garlic has just been kind of charred in the pan. Even the pan is kind of nice. I need a pan like this at home, but I'll try not to steal the dishes and work on disappearing the steak instead. Oh, it's all super thick, so I get to work with this knife. Oh, that didn't take much effort. It's very tender, and I got like a strip. This first bite is going to be like a strip of fat in there too. Yes. Yeah. It's definitely got the steak has got like a charred kind of crispy edge on it. Have that little strip of fat and the sea salt together kind of makes the fat kind of melty and dreamy. And there's also, I can't really see it, so you might not have seen it on here, but I think there's like some maybe a little bit of rosemary or something there too. Wow, things escalated really fast. That escalated really quickly. Very tender, very thick. Y'all. And that streak of fat. I'm getting real happy. I'm gonna start clapping. That streak of fat through there is my best friend.
You want to talk about the wine pairing? Just mention it.
I forgot about the wine because steak happened, but it's really good with the steak because it has kind of, it's fruity, but it has a little bit of a kind of peppery, kind of spicy bite to it. And did I mention the steak? There's steak. A little bit of steak. Guess who's gonna need a nap later? What an incredible meal. A lot of things to try here, a lot of things to taste, some good wine to pair it with, interesting pizzas. You can customize the pizzas a little bit, so if you don't want your pizza to be vegetarian, you can totally have them throw some bacon on top or whatever. The Canadian duck just by itself is really delicious. Interesting that they've got Canadian duck. Sorry, the the smoked duck that they do here is really interesting on the pizza too. So I saw a lot of people raving about that. One of the most interesting dishes here, one of the most interesting pizzas I think. And then the steak, it's gonna slow you down a little bit. You're gonna need some help. It's a great dish to try with friends. Very simply cooked, sea salt, lime, some Italian herbs, some garlic. Yeah, it's a winner and it's delicious. Would be great if you know you don't have to do anything later. This would be a delicious thing. So this is Italic. It's a fairly new restaurant. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you subscribing. Go ahead and click like on this video and leave me a comment. Or look forward to sharing more with you. See you soon. Oh. I probably made him nervous.
Alright, behind the scenes on BKKFatty, Dwight's camera woman gets a chance to eat, finally. Look how skinny she is. Now she finally gets some pizza all to herself, feeding her face.
That's good.
She hasn't learned much hanging out with BKKFatty. That pizza is not yet on her face.
You have to try harder to make a mess.
We are ready for this pizza. It has a great smell to it, a great aroma. Again, he's talking about that eucalyptus. I was about to say eucalyptus weed. You're talking about the eucalyptus wood. All right, and also the pizza chef just came out of nowhere and did a pizza show. Oh, do I have cheese in my goatee?